We are currently deep in the interior of Alaska. In a few hours, a huge rainstorm is going to hit, and we did not pack a tent. I'm not sure how this adventure is going to go, but I know it's going to be a crazy one.
Something's been here. Here's some more marks. As we walk through this forest, it's important to yell out and make some noise so we don't surprise any wildlife like grizzly bears or moose, which can be dangerous if surprised. Hello, coming through here.
Hey bear.
All right, let's head down to this river and then find a spot to camp. Here we've got some moose poop. They definitely love this environment, so we're gonna have to stay on high alert for them. And currently it is the time when moose have calves, so they are extra dangerous. And no, I don't have a filmmaker following me. These shots are done on a tripod.
Right on this branch we have some fresh shedded moose hair. This is their winter coat that they're shedding around this time. Some right here.
These are some lingonberry bushes. In around a month, these hills will be filled with those berries. They're pretty tart, but they taste amazing in bread. And the bears love them. Here we got some sap from a tree. This is excellent fire starter. It acts like the fat wood you can buy at a store, but it's natural and works even better. We got some fresh moose poop here, definitely within the last few days. We got some more moose poop here. We got some more moose poop. Let's go up here and check out the surroundings. This could make a good fishing spot because it's some calmer water from this rough water here. And over there, that might be a great spot to camp. Let's go check this beach out. Whew. That was a close call. We got some moose prints in here. That's a young one. Looks like a mama and its baby came through here. Seeing the big moose prints and then the small ones.
I think somewhere around right here we could find a spot to camp.
We're looking for some long sticks to build 2 tripods with, and then we'll put a beam in between them to make the shelter. All right, Jude's gonna lash these 2 logs together using the skills we learned in Boy Scouts.
Right now I'm frapping to tighten these lashes to make it, as you can see, there's loose-ish, and then you tighten them and it makes it a lot more secure. In Boy Scouts, you have many opportunities to learn about knots and merit badges and other requirements of advancing, so it can be very useful. All right, it looks like we are finished. And we'll put these up and then add a 3rd support log and then lash that to it.
All right, the shelter's looking good, but we've got some ominous storm clouds coming in. We're hoping those do not hit us, but there's no promises. So I'm gonna put a layer of sticks on this side to keep us a little bit more protected. As I continue to work on the shelter, Drew's gonna try some fishing to see if we can catch some dinner. hard work collecting all the wood and putting it against the shelter, and it's a lot more wood than you think. All this wood's taking me around almost an hour to gather, and we still have the second half. It's getting late, so I'm gonna see how many more logs I can put on, but we might not be able to finish this tonight, but this will definitely help. I'll tell you, it is nice in here. Because we're in grizzly bear territory, we're gonna use a bear fence. You might ask, why do we do this? Most people don't do this, but unfortunately, we have a rough history with grizzly bears. Most grizzly bears are good, but it's good to have an extra safety precaution in case you get very unlucky and have a bad one. The bear fence is completely worth it. It weighs less than a pound, is really easy to just toss in the bag, and is a great safety precaution. There's no reason to not set it up. All it takes is 2 AA batteries, and it will last for a while. You've used these 2 batteries on multiple camping trips, and it's still staying strong.
Is it off, Sam?
No, it's off. Yep, that works. Let's refill on some water. I'm getting thirsty. All we have to do is screw this in and let gravity do its thing. All right, 2 minutes later, it's basically full. Because we're in grizzly bear territory, we have to eat over 100 meters away from where we camp. It's pretty far, but that's because we do not want the smells of food associated with where we camp. So you can't shortcut this. You need to eat a ways away. It is important to do every single thing you can because everything adds up and you are a lot safer by doing each of these things. All right, this should work. And as you can see, our shelter is barely visible in the distance. We are a good solid 100 meters away. And I was able to measure with 100 of my steps, which are approximately 1 meter. Because it's getting cold and dark and it's starting to rain, we're gonna use a stove tonight to make a quick dinner. Hopefully tomorrow morning we can light a fire to make a great breakfast. Mosquitoes, they survived the rain. Somehow. It's really starting to come down now. The watch pot never boils, so it's a great time to enjoy the scenery. It's beautiful out here. We got the mountains up here, the beautiful trees here, the beautiful hills and the river that cascades down with amazing noise, and a beautiful valley extending out that way. What more could you ask for? Despite the factor of getting wet, it is really beautiful to watch the raindrops hitting the river and how each drop makes an entire cascading ring that extends outwards. Well, it's really starting to pour. We're gonna have a serious rainstorm tonight, and we're gonna see if that shelter holds up.
It's perfect.
Time to add some butter. Now we have some powdered milk and some powdered cheese. The rain is really coming down now, but we got some food. We're gonna eat this quick and then we're gonna head to our shelter. That is delicious. Hard to argue with some fresh chicken Alfredo in the rain. That was delicious. It was a lot of food, but we demolished it. Now let's go put our bear bag away from where we were cooking on a tree. It's important to put your bear bag away from where you're cooking so the scent of where you're cooking doesn't attract bears to your food, which wouldn't affect you, but introducing food to bears is not good at all. And once a bear is introduced to food, it will go up to all humans trying to get more food, and that can cause problems to humans and also will end up in the bear having to be put down, which is why we keep our food away from our cook site also.
Let's go get some nice old sleep.
Let's power on this bear fence. Perfect. This shelter is working great. It is bone dry in here, but there are mosquitoes. Ho ho ho. The best part of each day is definitely hopping into the sleeping bag. It's so nice and warm compared to the cold and rainy outside. It's nice to lay down after a long days of work. It really feels like you've earned it. It's really nice listening to the roar of the river and the pitter-pattering of the rain against the tarp. It's very soothing. It's a great noise to fall asleep to. My favorite part about nature is that it's always here. You can come out here whenever you want. Whether you're sad, whether you're happy, whether you're tired, it's always here for you, and it'll always calm you and bring you to your senses. Mosquito. There's no notifications, no anxieties. It's just you and the beauty of the natural world. Mosquitoes are bad here. Definitely gonna need this head net. The bug spray is in the bear bag where it should be, but that means I can't put it on. I'm gonna do a little bit of whittling, but other than that, we're gonna head to bed.
All right, good night. We'll see you in the morning.
We just woke up to some increased winds and it's pouring down rain. This is a real storm. Good morning. Last night we had a crazy storm, but luckily we stayed dry under all of this, and the sticks we put up last night helped a lot with the crazy blowing wind. I'm gonna get up and make some breakfast. Last night I started to whittle this bear because that was what I was thinking about, looking at the bear fence and wondering if we would see one during the night. Very rough draft. I need to keep working on this. Nothing like the feeling of putting on wet, cold socks in the morning. Then wet, cold, sandy shoes. My favorite. Oh, it's a gorgeous morning. Let's go get our food. The best part about the last day of camping is you can eat right in camp, because it does not matter if predators are attracted to the smell next to the camp, because you won't be camping here anymore. So let's take down this bear fence and make some breakfast. What? It worked. It's gone. Try it with packing these up. It worked again. I need to start employing this trick more often. All right, firewood. No? Firewood. It's not working. Firewood. All right, there we go. Before we start making the fire, we're gonna make our bread and let it rise. Yeah. I poured some water into here when I woke up, and now let's put it onto the tin foil and we'll let it rise on there. A splash more water. Perfect. Grabbed a few pieces of dry driftwood from under some trees, and I grabbed some leaves from a stump. This is looking delicious.
That is really good.
This looks delicious. Some fresh cooked eggs, some cheese on some homemade bread, all over a campfire. Can't complain. All right, let's get packed up and get going.
We can use the pot to scoop it out.
The Boy Scout slogan is do a good turn daily. And so we're gonna do our good turn daily today by picking up the trash we see around this campsite. If everyone did this every day, the world would be a much better place. And hey, look at this. It works. Here we have another thing to pack out. Time to collapse it.
This is the strength test. See how strong it really is. Woo! This thing is sturdy.
We need to buy that from this client. Leaving no trace is important to let others experience such a magical place and feel like they were the first ones to find it. No signs left. And some of the bigger logs we tossed out into the water to let them wash up naturally. Before we leave, we're gonna cast our rod a few times and see if we can't catch anything. I hope you enjoyed this venture as much as we did. If you want to watch another epic adventure, check out this one right here.
Also, please consider subscribing.
See you in the next one.